Mr. Verdude, I see you just logged in. I'm assuming you spoke with the prosecutor. We're in the middle of another hearing. As soon as we're done, we'll address your matter.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much.
And if you could just please mute yourself while we're waiting, I'd appreciate that. Ma'am, if you can come on and follow the court officer up to the witness stand here. And if you can start by facing me and raising your right hand. You solemnly swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, I do.
All right, ma'am, if you can have a seat. I'm going to ask you to start by saying your first and last name and then spelling your first and last name.
Okay. My name is Stephanie Seiler, and it's spelled Stephannie. Last name Siler.
All right, your witness counsel.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Could you please state your name again for the record?
Stephanie Seiler.
Ms. Seiler, I am going to take you back to June 17, 2025. Do you recall that date?
Yes, I do.
Did something happen on that day that brings you to court today?
Yes.
Can you tell me what happened, starting from the beginning?
I got a phone call from my son.
Who's your son?
Joshua Reed.
Okay.
And he called me and said
Objection,
that.
hearsay, Judge.
Any response?
So she hasn't responded yet, but I can ask a question in order
That's the
to.
point.
All right, so yeah, I got you. Okay, so sustained, lay your foundation if you have one.
And so where were you when he called you?
At home.
After he called you, did you go anywhere else?
No, I went straight to Carrie's house.
Who's Carrie?
Carrie is a good friend of mine, like family, and at the point in time was Douglas's girlfriend.
Okay. And so why did you go to Carrie's house?
Because my son called me.
Was your son there?
Yes.
And do you recall where this house was located?
Taylor, Michigan, Pine Street.
Pine Street. And does 8280 Pine Street sound familiar?
Yes.
And that's in Taylor, County of Wayne.
Yes.
Okay. And you said that Carrie was Doug's girlfriend. Who is Doug?
Douglas, he's in the courtroom right there.
Do you know his full name?
Douglas William, I know how to spell his last name, but I don't know how to say his last name.
So Douglas Wati.
Wati, okay.
And point to him again for the court
Right there.
and let the record reflect she is pointing to the defendant.
The record shall so reflect.
And so what happened when you got there?
The house looked dark. The door was locked. I had the kids, Liam, Carrie's son, and my son were running from the corner.
Okay. Well, you said from the corner, were they outside?
Yes, on the phone, I told my son to get to a safe spot and stay on the phone with me.
Okay. And what was your son doing there that night, if you know?
Staying the night with Liam.
And you said they were outside at the corner. What did you do next?
Well, when they came down, when they seen my car, they ran down. I didn't see Carrie at first, but she soon followed, so she was down there with them.
And what did you do next?
She kind of was explaining some stuff that had happened, but she unlocked the door for me to go inside to get my son's belongings so we could leave.
And this is Carrie's house.
Correct.
And so after she unlocked the door, did you go inside?
Yes, I did.
And what happened next?
Douglas was in a room out names and just being verbally disrespectful.
Okay, so let me stop you there. Where were you standing at this time?
Like in the hallway, like by the room where he was at and the room where that Liam's room was.
Are you in a living room or in the hallway?
Like kind of in between. It's like the living room, the entrance going in kind of to the hallway.
And what happened next?
He, like I said, was still belligerently just yelling out, calling me
Who's
the
he?
B word. Douglas, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Calling me the B word and stuff like that. And I went in there and I said something about him busting a mouth of somebody and destroying a TV.
So I'm gonna stop you there. Tell me exactly, what was he saying?
He was mumbling a lot, but it was basically like bitch and, oh, you effing bitch and just, that's what I heard a lot of that.
Was he saying this to you?
I assumed because Carrie announced when she opened the door, I'm like, Stephanie.
I'm gonna stop you there.
Okay.
And what did you say to him?
I said that he wasn't a man to put his hands on a woman and scare children like this.
And at this point, were you two in the same room together?
Yes.
And what happened next?
That's when things started to get physical.
What do you mean by physical?
Hands on.
What happened exactly?
Like a push shoved at first and then just straight punching.
Who pushed who? Tell me exactly how this started.
Kind of pushed each other and then the fist fighting started.
So what happened?
He was punching me, I was punching back. He choked me up against the wall. I tried to get my hands onto his throat or his upper body to get him and like release me from the choking. And it took a while, but eventually did. And then that's when a pole came out of nowhere.
All right, let me stop you there. You said he was punching you. Where was he punching you exactly?
Everywhere.
And you said he had choked you.
Yes.
Could you tell me, was this with one or two hands?
I want to
If you recall.
say one, then kind of went to two.
And when he was doing this, do you recall about how long it was going on for?
No, I don't.
And could you breathe when he did this?
No, not at first, no.
So after he had choked you, what did he do next?
He got a pole from somewhere and started hitting me in the head with it.
And I just want to confirm, were you still in this one room that you had been talking about? Was there anything in this room? Was it a bedroom?
It was like a bathroom.
And then you described a pole, or you said there was a pole. Could you describe this pole?
At first I couldn't. Didn't even know he had it. I didn't even know what he hit me with. But when I got kind of a look a little bit, it looked like a curtain rod or something like that.
Do you remember about how long it was?
I'm not good with measurement, but by the length, probably this long.
Record should reflect about 2 feet.
I agree.
All right.
And where did he hit you with this pole?
In my head, everywhere up at the top,
Do you
but
remember,
mainly my head.
do you remember about how many times?
No, a lot.
And then what happened after that?
I got a hand of the pole. I hit him a couple times, but pulled down and tried to exit out of the room.
Were you able to exit out?
Yes, I was.
And what did you do next?
I went into Liam's room to try to grab my son's belongings, and he had followed after. He went into the living room and he grabbed like the entertainment, or like the middle table that you put in front of the couch.
Like a coffee table?
Yes.
Okay.
And shook shoes off of it. So I thought he was gonna try to come and hit me with the table.
And what happened?
He came in with shoes and said he was gonna hit me with the shoes or whatever.
What
And
did
I
those
asked
shoes
him,
look like?
huh?
What
They
kind
were
of
two
shoes?
different pairs of shoes,
And then
tennis shoes.
And what happened next?
I asked him, how come every time I see you with a weapon? And I said, I'm not doing this. I walked out of the room. He continued to follow me. I went to the front door and I asked Carrie, what did my son bring? Because I was not the one who allowed my son to stay the night over there. It was his father.
And then what happened after that?
Well, he kept, in the meantime, throughout the house, kept
Who's
saying
he?
that Douglas, I apologize. Douglas kept saying that I broke into his house. And I said, no, I did not. Carrie is the owner and she has a key and she unlocked the door for me. And when I went to the front door, that's when it continued again.
What do you mean by?
He put his hands on me again.
What did he do?
He tried to pull me out of like the doorway and told me, you've broken into my house, you can get off of my property.
And I'm gonna stop you there. You have your hand on your shirt. And you
Yes.
said he pulled you. What did he do exactly?
He was trying to pull me off the porch.
With your shirt?
Yes,
Okay.
to the point where my shirt came off of me.
And,
Did it rip off?
No, it was basically pulled off of me.
Okay.
And then that's when he was like, you fat bitch.
and you said he pulled you off the porch.
He was trying to pull me off the porch with my shirt.
And then what happened?
And he fell over. Like when he was pulling, he fell over off the porch. He was stumbling everywhere and he pulled my shirt off. And I did not have a bra on, so I was completely exposed. And that's when he had called me the name,
What name?
a fat bitch. And then I found my shirt, put my shirt on, and he seemed like he was coming back up to start more. I told Carrie, somebody needs to call the cops. This has to stop.
And what did you do next?
Next, he kind of just stayed over that way and was like, yes, please, somebody call the cops.
Did you end up calling the police that night?
No, I didn't have a phone on me at the time, and it didn't seem like he was letting me get very far.
And, so at this point when you were outside, did anything happen after that? After you had described him falling over the porch and how you said you felt like he was getting back up?
I mean, yeah, he did. He fell down and then he got back up. When I said something about the cops, he was like, yeah, call the cops because this bitch broke into my house. And he's like, you're going to jail.
And did anything else happen after that?
Nope, I thought Carrie had called the cops. I had found out that it wasn't her. She said she believes it was my son.
And then, did the cops arrive?
Yes,
Did you speak to any of the cops?
yes, I spoke to quite a few of them.
Did you receive any medical attention?
She asked if I wanted to, and I said no because I had my children.
And, what kind of injuries did you have that night?
My head still hurts to this day. And, marks on my neck. The officer could see straight away that I was.
Objection is to what the officer.
Can't
sees
tell us-
speculation.
Sustained. You can't tell us what the officer saw, okay?
Okay, I'm
You
sorry.
can tell us what you saw.
Okay.
If you saw injury, no, it's okay. I'm sorry. Do I have my stern face on? It's been a long day.
It's okay. No,
But you have to tell us what you saw, what you heard, not what other people saw, okay?
So what
Well-
kind of injuries did you have?
My neck, the pulling of the shirt, choke marks, my head, and that's all that I could see besides red marks and stuff on my arms.
All right, no further questions, Your Honor.
Ross,
And I'm still seeing medical attention to this day.
how so?
I've been in the hospital 2 times, and now the hospital wants me to go see my neurologist and get an MRI done on my head and my body because my body has become completely numb from head to toe, and it's been progressing. The first time it was like 1 or 2 days, the second it was 3 days, the third it was a week, and the last time when I couldn't make court, just last week, it lasted for 2 weeks. So they're trying to figure out what is causing my entire body to go numb and swell up. So I have to see the neurologist.
Thank you.
They're hoping it doesn't have anything to do with that.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Okay.
All right, Ross.